congratulations on 300 wickets.
Means I've got 300 wickets. Yeah, no, it's something to be proud of. Something I'll reflect on later, I guess. But just really pleased to have a good Test match win, and it's very, very strange to have a Test match win in 2 days. But I guess it gives us a chance to enjoy that together and just enjoy each other's success. So yeah, I'm definitely proud of it, but something to reflect on later, I think.
Probably the wrong words to ask as bowlers, but what's your assessment of that pitch up there?
Good. Yeah, great wicket. I think more of it.
It was certainly tricky. I don't think the toss probably had a big factor in the win because everything happened so quickly. But 2 days probably isn't ideal. Obviously, a lot of sideways movement today, a little bit of up and down bounce as well. So, I mean, personally, I kind of don't mind if the groundsmen, err on the greener side occasionally. Played a lot of Test matches where they've erred on the flatter side. So, I think it was the same for both teams.
I was going to ask you, was there a danger, do you think, if the game had gone on much longer, especially looking at the way that those wides were flying through at the end there? Was it in danger of becoming unsafe?
Oh, no way. That was fine.
You let it bowl well.
Scott's again had a huge impact for you in this game. Josh spoke on telly about how he is tracking well for Boxing Day. Is that going to be a really tricky decision? I don't know what directly you will have to make, but I mean, is that going to be a really tight call?
Yeah, it's a lovely question to ask George afterwards. It will. I mean, even looking at the first test of the summer, for Scotty to miss out on that is a tough call after the summer he had last year. So, we keep talking about the next 6 months. We've got some big tours coming up. We're going to need more than 11 players, and to be able to draw on someone like Joshy Hazelwood or off the bench, it's a good problem to have. But yeah, it's going to be tough. Someone missing out. Even someone like Marcus Harris has run the drinks a lot over the last couple of tours. He's a huge part of this team. I'm sure he'll get a chance. So, yeah, it's kind of better picking from 14 than 8, but it's tough sometimes.
Pat, just following up from Mel's question, Dino O'Gara was just in here before, and essentially he actually asked the umpires towards the end about whether it was unsafe. Are you surprised that you've done it?
Oh, if you're going to lose the match, you'd probably try anything, wouldn't you? So, no, it was fine. It was, sideways movement. There was a little bit of up and down bounce, but no, it was fine. There was, no balls jumping off a length or anything like that.
Yeah. Mitchell, I know you take your 300 wicket however you get it, but given some of the moments you've had during your career of knocking stumps over, was it a nice way to bring it up the way you did?
Yeah, I think Trav Head was the first one to run in and say you'd rather take it like that than him catching one. So he was trying to get at it. But it was nice to pull a nice ball out, and sort of said to Paddy before, I sort of felt like I could get him that way, the way he set up, and managed to swing mine back and just so happened to nip as well. So I'll definitely take that. It was a nice ball to bring it up with.
Dean was in here before talking about how he believed some of their bowlers had opened up some mental scars on your batters. What would you say to that?
I thought they all bowled really well. But I think our batters have, the beauty of experience is that they've seen a lot before, and I thought everyone just about got into the game. Someone like Davey unfortunately missed out, but he's seasoned pro. You don't have to worry about him. I wouldn't look too much into the wickets, especially today. I mean, that's a couple down leg, couple of wide cut shots, so wouldn't look into it too much.
Do you look back, Pat, on Travis Head's innings and getting 90 or whatever he did on a really tough pitch? Was that kind of the difference in the game?
Yeah, it was. Against the flow of the whole game. Sometimes these types of wickets, when the batter puts the pressure back on the bowlers, it is hard. The pressure, you feel the pressure more when it's a bowler-friendly wicket at times. So I thought he was brilliant. We've seen a few of them now, kind of against the the whole flow of the game. He just goes out there and changes the game. So incredible innings. Just keeps going. Yeah, keeps surprising us. I think every week. Just a huge part of the team.
I was just going to ask, what do you think Mitchell's achievement today says about him in his career?
Oh, it's huge. I think you can talk about strike rate, average, all those things, but the longevity you've got to have to get 300 as a fast bowler, the injuries you've got to overcome, playing all around the world, different conditions, in form, out of form, different, commentary. It's, you've seen it all by the time you get 300. So, personally, I've seen him a lot of times mending scars and bruises and blisters in the change room. You see the toil behind the actual wickets and performances. So, puts him right in the upper echelon of, great Aussie bowlers. As I said today, now he's nipping the ball a bit more. I reckon his next 300 will come pretty quickly.
Thanks, Mark.
Mitch, that's a huge milestone for 300. Like, just looking forward, what are the big sort of ticket items for you or goals that you want to achieve this season?
I don't think you'll have to look too much further than the next 6 months for us. To be a part of that would be really special, I think. Wickets aside, we've got an opportunity to win a series in India and then to win a series in England with hopefully a Test Championship in the middle. So if I can play my part in that along the way, we've got a team, we've got a bowling attack, an attack that I'm fortunate to call my closest mates. For me, that's as much of a carrot as I need to be a part of that and contribute to that. So I think it's easy to say wickets or whatnot, but if we're all doing our job and playing our roles, that's why we've been in such a fortunate position to have 4 guys in the same attack take 200 plus wickets. So I've just loved being a part of that, and hopefully the next 6 months are going to be really special.
But just as captain, when you're involved in a test match like that, what are your takeaways from it? Like how you manage to keep up with the tempo of the game, or just any of those lessons that you take away from it?
Yeah, I think today was a really good lesson in, just kind of almost taking the wicket out of it and just doing what we do really well. I think you can get caught up with having heaps of extra catches or trying to bowl too full or too straight on these kind of wickets, but they had a good partnership in the middle there. We just stuck at it, and then you kind of feel like when you're 1 wicket away from 2 or 3. So I just again really enjoyed the. It was really calm out there. All the boys were composed. We had some good fun, but it didn't feel like we were. Felt like we were confident in our plan and we're just going to stick at it, which is pleasing. It's some of these kind of wickets and how batters can play can change that, but we stuck at it.
Question for both of you, but maybe starting with Mitch. You talked a little bit about how Josh and Pat have helped you with your second ball. Was there a moment or after a particular tour that you kind of got cornered Pat or Josh or whoever it was that actually teach you how to bowl? And Pat, do you remember that if that happened?
I don't know if I cornered them, but certainly been around the both of them for a long time. So I wish I might have paid attention 10 years ago. But no, look, they're 2 of the best exponents of it. Obviously, the guys over in England do it a lot as well, but particularly that Ashes series, Pat was phenomenal through that. So was Joshy, and the way they used the Duke ball, whether it be swing, but particularly the seam. I feel like for me, maybe early on, I could swing the ball and I could bowl fast, but I didn't have much when it wasn't swinging. I'd run in and bowl fast and have to play a role that way. So to bring in that extra string to my bow, I guess, with the wobble seam and being able to now use that over and around the wicket and just be more effective if the ball's not swinging, helps him as captain, but also helps the attack and being that point of difference as well, being a left armour. I don't just have to rely on swing or speed. So, I think it takes, hopefully takes a bit of pressure off the other 2, but it'd be silly of me not to learn from 2 of my best mates. So they've done it really well for a long time, and stubborn me has finally paid attention and starting to do it myself.
Why didn't you teach him that 10 years ago?
Yeah, why didn't you?
Wouldn't listen.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't remember a specific, time, but I think we all learned together really. We're all kind of bowling stuff, so we're always talking about it. We're always working together in the nets with different things. So I might be picking Starkey's brain for something like reverse swing when we're over in the subcontinent, and vice versa. So a lot of it's kind of feel things, and you just kind of work it out at training, or even out there in the middle talking about how you're feeling, around the wicket. I feel like you're getting nip if your body's in a certain way. So it feels like we're all figuring it out together.